KTLA's John Fenolio has details on their discussion live from the newsroom. John?
Well, Micah, the White House says President Trump and Putin discussed stepping up U.S.-Russian diplomatic efforts on Syria as well as North Korea's nuclear program. Now, while they reportedly talked about working together, on Capitol Hill, consensus on a new Republican health care plan appears to be on life support.
How's health care coming, folks? How's it doing? All right, we're moving along.
The president is ramping up pressure on House Republicans to repeal and replace Obamacare, a big sticking point for some moderate Republicans, how people with pre-existing conditions would be covered under the GOP plan. The latest version of the bill would allow states to opt out of an Obamacare provision that bars insurers from charging people more based on their medical history and sets up high-risk pools for those with pre-existing conditions. Critics say the new plan kills key protections.
From day one, I've supported the rights of those with pre-existing illnesses to be covered. And in my view, this undermines that effort.
President Trump telling Bloomberg, "I want it to be good for sick people. It's not in its final form now. It will be every bit as good on pre-existing conditions as Obamacare." Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin speaking by phone for the first time since Russia denounced U.S. military airstrikes against Syria last month. Mr. Trump has spoken positively of Putin in the past. But now both sides say U.S.-Russian relations are at a low. Their conversation comes as the FBI and multiple Capitol Hill committees are investigating Russian interference in the 2016 election and any possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Moscow. Meantime, Hillary Clinton is weighing in on her election loss, saying she takes responsibility, while adding,
"It wasn't a perfect campaign. There is no such thing. But I was on the way to winning until the combination of Jim Comey's letter on October 28th and Russian WikiLeaks raised doubts in the minds of people who were inclined to vote for me but got scared off."
And as for that GOP health care bill, Republicans need 216 votes to pass. Right now, they are short. The plan was to vote on the bill Thursday. So far, there is no vote scheduled. Micah?
John, another tweet from the president raising eyebrows, this time concerning a government shutdown.
Well, that's right. The president was up early this morning tweeting that the U.S. needs a good shutdown to fix the mess in government. He was referring to the congressional negotiating process, saying he wants to change Senate rules. Now, congressional leaders announced Sunday that they had reached a deal to avert a government shutdown until September. Now, that deal did not include funding for several Trump campaign promises, including money for a border wall. That's because GOP leaders need Democratic votes to pass the deal in the Senate. Now, the president is basically upset over not getting what he wants in the deal reached to avert a government shutdown. So now he's threatening a government shutdown. Republican leadership does not support the move. Micah?
John Fenolio in the newsroom. Thank you. CNN says it has